All right, guys, I'm here at Vistar Ballpark. To tell you that I have an exclusive right here is a bit of an understatement. I've got our manager right here for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. We've got David Carpenter here. David, thank you so very much for having me here today.
Absolutely.
Look, this is cool, man. We're in the spot. We're doing it. Listen, I also have to, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that that Mr. Carpenter here used to be a pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, and I've seen him do it, and it is so amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so what goes into being a manager?
Honestly, just trying to find ways to kind of encourage guys to go out and play, have their best baseball, their best version of baseball, trying to find ways to improve different parts of the game, whether it be pitch selection from a pitcher standpoint, what guys are looking for in the box, like just trying to intermingle in different areas, whether it's offensive, defensive, just trying to help guys get a little bit better, just because it's a different set of eyes looking at things. And thankfully, I've had a perspective that I've been behind the plate, I've been on the mound, so getting to be able to walk in both worlds has been a real big tool for me.
It's really it's probably one of the coolest jobs in the whole world, man. How neat. So talk to me about how your day works out. I've always been curious about this because, I've spoken to players about how their day kind of goes like that, but you're in a different position. You're kind of running the show here. So what does it look like for you when you get up and have to come to work?
It's a combination of trying to figure out lineups, trying to figure out schedules, all the behind-the-scenes stuff that you didn't realize as a player. You kind of get it dumped on you, so understanding how important that stuff is to allow these guys to go out and take care of their day, understand where they need to be on a regular basis, what workload they have that day, whether it be some extra defensive work, if they've got a bullpen, if they've got catcher's duties, extra hitting in the cage, something like that. So being able to coordinate all that stuff with our staff, and then be able to get that information out to the guys, get them ready to be able to prepare for the game, and then get them ready to go out there and compete on a nightly basis.
So everybody that's wearing a uniform is trying to get to the major leagues, right? Okay, so how do you get somebody there? How do you prepare somebody to go? You played in the major leagues. How do you make that next step from AAA to the big show?
Honest to God, here is more of a refinement process.
Okay.
It's not so much of these big, huge gaps we're trying to fill. You're trying to figure out ways to help guys find little slivers of their ability that they haven't tapped into yet. So it might be, like I said before, understanding what a pitcher's trying to do to you in the box at a certain time late in the game, or having a pitcher understand what he needs to do to be able to get a certain hitter out, or maybe pitch around a guy because there's a better matchup on deck. So being able to discuss these types of things with guys, make their process a little bit more refined, help them kind of realize some untapped potential, and then encourage them to just go out there and do it. This game is so freaking hard. You try to just simplify it as much as you can, and then show them how to be a professional day in and day out.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because it's not easy to be a pro, right? There's a whole lot that goes into it. Okay, so there's one thing I wanted to touch on, and it kind of pulls the heartstrings to the both of us a little bit, right? So you had the opportunity to actually spend time with Bobby Cox. Guys, Bobby Cox he's the greatest, man. Let's just be honest. And so you told me off camera that you try to take what you saw from Bobby and apply it towards these players, right?
I sadly didn't get a chance to play for Bobby, but getting to be around him in the clubhouse, be there with, while he was trying to help out with Freddie Gonzalez, in Atlanta, still being a mentor to a lot of guys, just getting those opportunities to grab him and talk to him off to the side, and just realizing not only how great of a baseball man he was, but just how great of a person he was. And just watching him interact with people, and you think, okay, that's the type of person I want to be. That's what I want to emulate myself after, especially from a manager's seat. Be somebody that you would want to play for. So a lot of things I do as far as the interactions with players, the interactions with staff, I try to emulate a lot of things he did, because I would like to think that his career was pretty daggone successful, and he's touched a lot of lives, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah, man, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. All right, I guess the other thing, left-hander, let's call in the left-hander. Can you call him in? We need to get a left-hander in there.
Hey, let's get the lefty right here for this out.
There you go. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks, sir.
I'm going.
Good job.
Good work, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks out.